Hey Gemini, and all seekers tuning in. Welcome to the Existential Shift into December. I'm going to work with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So Gemini, you're facing a choice between your mental ego versus your moral ego. Your mental ego wants to hold on to perspectives and narratives that are breaking down in front of you. Your moral ego wants to be better than that, or should I say, wiser than that. That's a better definition. And seek the truth. Your shadow version will choose your ego. Your light version will choose moral truth. Which one will it be? That depends on you guys. That depends on your choice. When I put it that way, seems like an easy choice, but if you're the sign of intelligence and you realize you've got something wrong, that's hard. And yet, if you're unable to progress with your knowledge, then are you the sign of knowledge? You are, but then that means it comes with integrity. It comes with actions that are in alignment with that. There you go. Six of Cups, Ace of Wands. A restart of something from the past, or a new start with something from the past. A revival of emotions. You're suddenly either feeling, maybe you're falling in love again with someone you used to have feelings for. Maybe Six of Pentacles now. Maybe you're rediscovering a passion that you had, an aspiration that you had. Maybe a childhood dream is coming to life. There's this opportunity to enact it, to live it, to connect with it. That's exciting and fortunate. Queen of Cups and the Devil. Okay. The Devil is coming through twice here. First with the card, but also we have two sixes, Six of Cups and Six of Pentacles, and the Devil is 15, so 6. So we have the Devil, and then we have 666 as the, well, we all know the association. If we really speak about the numeric value and energetic frequency of 666, 6 in and of itself is harmony and beauty and femininity and love and harmony. But 666, it's the indulgence, it's the escapism, it's the narcissism, right? It's the overdoing it. And so that is what's coming through here. Is there something that you're indulging on or overdoing? Is there something that you perceive as beautiful and soft and good, but actually pulls you down somehow? Are you holding on to something really, really tightly from a place of obsession, but you may be telling yourself it's a value? Maybe it's someone else in your life, Gemini. It doesn't have to be you. This is the energies that are coming through, and be honest with yourself. Is it you or is it someone else? I believe the story will be a little bit different between different Geminis, right? There's, okay, it's both. This is some outside influence on you, someone in your life. Could be a person, could be a connection, a relationship, could be a family member, could be a lover, could be a friend, could be a partner for something, right? That has a very strong hold on you, very strong influence on you. It's like, well, they told me so, it must be true. Re-examine that. This person, they're around you, they're close to you, like you know them well, or you're interacting with them, and it's they are a reflection of something really dark in your world. They are a manifestation of an inner form of obsession, or an aspect of that is negative. We all have those, by the way. I'm just saying that it's playing out strongly now in your life, also in a way of like a person. But it's not just you, it's not just them, it's a dance, it's both. There has been neglect. There has been taking the easy road. There has been what is immediately in front of me without further looking into it, right? It's kind of like, it's like reading the caption of an article and not reading the article, because those are so misleading so often. And if you only gather information that is an accumulation of only the captions, and if, God forbid, on top of it, you're also in an echo chamber of reports, there's an entire world that is built inside your head that is like conflated and off and distorted, right? So that's the best example I can think about. It's really relevant to a lot of people now in these days. There's a need to be um, determined when it comes to the information that you gather, but this could be literal for you, or this could be an analogy for something else in your life. Like, oh, this person tells you that they care about you, and then they do actions that are the complete opposite, but you're holding on to what they said. They said they cared about me. Okay. But do they? Does that make sense? So something along those lines is coming through. Um, Either you're giving breadcrumbs to someone and kind of keeping them around, or someone is giving you breadcrumbs and keeping you around. Knight of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, and some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. And here you have the Star. So there's a very powerful opportunity to break out of that luring, deceitful echo chamber into a very broad truth, light, frequency, soul connection. Like you can, so let me just open a window. You can transmute this into something wonderful, but it will take perseverance and humility and inner strength of character to get from this to this. There is also a level of abusing psychic abilities here, this combination. Like abusing one's intuition or energy work. This could be dark witchcraft that are based in control and manipulation and in desire. And then from there, this is an opportunity to go into light work. I'm not saying that that's what you do. This could be around you, but this could be what you do, right? It could be an opportunity to go into light work, into healing mythologies, and to, instead of working with lower entities, working with more angelic frequencies. And I think that's what this reading is guiding you guys towards. Chariot, beautiful. So we go from multiple sixes to multiple sevens. From a place of indulgence to a place of spiritually responsible decision making. And there's this willingness to completely expand your view. This is a very expansive energy of understanding the world, of seeing the big picture, of connecting the dots, of seeing through the lies, through the seed, through the darkness, and really cutting through it, and just having a very strong moral compass. We're going from no moral compass to moral compass, strong moral compass, clarity, moral clarity. That's I think what I've been looking for in my mind. There's a new journey. Like, I think there's been stagnation when it comes to the development of your soul. There's been like staying put and circling around your tail. And then December just brings this breakthrough and like breaking the cycle, breaking the wheel and flying. Like it's like the sky become broad and it's like a fish coming out of their aquarium into the ocean. Two of Swords. You're like, no, I'm already in that place. That's already where I'm at. That's not what the reading is saying. I'm not arguing with you. The cards are arguing with you. And I'm just a messenger. Okay? The letters clearly state. And it even states that you'll say that you are saying, some of you are saying that. That's already where I'm at. I'm already like that. No. This reading shows that the person is in an echo chamber. Now, obviously, when someone is in an echo chamber of information, they don't perceive themselves as being in an echo chamber of information, right? Otherwise, they would not be there. They perceive it as being in, right? Okay. So it's not surprising or unexpected that you would be like, no, that's not okay. But then maybe once this happens, once breaking out of this echo chamber happens, and you'll see the bigger picture of your situation, you'll be like, oh, wow, I was in an echo chamber. That's possible. Guys, I don't know you personally. This is not, I'm not here to flatter and I'm not here to offend. I read. And whatever flatters you, that's great. Whatever offends you, I read, you know? So that's all I have to say on that. It's the inner child in you that was smarter than all of his or her teachers, that has held on to being smarter than all the teachers because it gave you a sense of belonging in the world. They made you feel like you're not belonged, but being smarter than them made you feel like there's purpose to all of this. So if you seemingly, allegedly let go of that, you're not actually letting go of being smart. It's just you're letting go of the ego of being smarter than everybody else and thinking that you know everything. For those of you that this applies to, with the inner child that held on to that as a mechanism of survival, which is very legitimate and very sweet even. But a lot of the things that we do as mechanism of survival tend for that fit a certain situation or time frame in our life or certain circumstances, especially if it happens when we're children, it tends to get stuck and kind of become just a way of processing things and a way of thinking. Um, it becomes the inner matrix, right? So that's is something I'm picking up that has become your inner matrix. It served you when you were a child, and you're probably right. You probably were smarter than your teachers. But now, no. Now you get to learn some things without it making you feel like you're less important or less loved or less valued. Everyone is a teacher and everyone is a student. Um, it's a lot of tea here. Oh, Jemmy. Anything else, please, for Gemini about this for December? The Hangman. You will be really guided to completely change your perspective on something. I see a complete change in perspective. Like your world's view is just turning upside down, literally. It's a beautiful spiritual process, and it's expanding and it's strengthening um and it's right and accurate. Look, Ace of Swords, it's confirmation, beautiful. And eventually it will be celebrated by you. You will be grateful for that in retrospect. And you will find a new sense of truth and understanding and connection and positive reality. And look at the transformation from the devil to the Hierophant. They are on the different extreme aspect of the same scale of truth versus lie. Okay, so some of you have been on the scale of a lie thinking it's truth, but something about December is going to just completely transform your neurotransmitters are going to work differently. I don't know what's going on there, but it's going to bring so much clarity and expansion. It's going to take you from denial to mastery of knowledge. Okay? And this is this beautiful, beautiful result. Oh, sorry. Okay. So let's see. I'm looking to see if there's anything else to say here. Okay, let's rearrange and see what we can come up with for this reading. More layers. Okay, so start with these are the major arcanas in the order that they came out. Okay. And look at that. We start with the lie, we end with the truth. Look at this journey though. It's a soul journey. It's a spirit's journey. It's really, really, really inspiring. This is like a story to write a book about this transformation and this change. Okay, now we have two aces. Beautiful. Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. Gemini in Sag season. Beautiful. The court. Jemmy, the camera just stopped, but it stopped at the end when I was already preparing for your sequel. So there was no new information, so that's okay. But there is new information in your sequel. Link to that is below. It's available on Patreon and on Vimeo. It went crazy and interesting and important. So if you can, if you're into that, I do recommend continuing to the sequel, but again, up to you. Okay, thank you. Stay magic, stay true. I'll either see you there or I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.